Hi, I'm Emma,
I'm Megan.
and welcome to the Sassy Besties Podcast. We are so excited to have you guys back, and if you guys have never joined, then welcome, or welcome back. But today we are going to be talking about our mid-year reflections, and it might go on to some other tangents, or we're kind of a little bit salty and just in not the best of moods. So who knows what this episode is going to bring.
Literally the opposite of last week's episode.
Yes. We are going to start with our highs and lows of the week, and then a song of the week, and then we will go to the yearly reflections. Do you want to start with your highs and lows?
Yeah, I can start there. I don't know which one good to say. Maybe my low. I'll just say it. If you've been here, then you know already. Nothing has changed. In fact, it has gotten, like, I don't want to say worse. It gets more frustrating. I don't know how much I should even say, but I guess, long story short, I'm still waiting on my money that I made or should have got like in April, and it's literally June. So it's really frustrating, and I feel like people don't even care, like the people I'm trying to talk to. But I mean, I guess I'm fingers crossed. Like, I'm going to get it at the end of June, so I'll keep you updated. But yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on from that annoying thing that I'm dealing with. And my high, I don't know, like, what my high is. I know I had, like, 10 highs last time. I ran out of all my highs. Maybe the fact that, Joe Burrow did a press conference or an interview. I miss his interviews and press conferences so bad.
Why? What's so good about them?
I get to see him.
Okay.
I hear his voice.
Is this the one where he wears those fancy outfits?
He wears those fancy outfits before on game days. So before the game, how he gets to like the stadium or whatever, that's when they wear the outfits. But not yet. They're just practicing. They're starting to practice, getting ready for the season. So he was in his, like, not like his uniform, or maybe just like something like that, like,
okay,
clothes to practice football in. Those
gotcha. Okay.
So not anything fancy.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. That's okay. I mean, we all have our weird things, and I'm just weird all the time.
That's why we're best friends.
Yes.
Two weirdos. Oh my god. Imagine that the podcast name. Two weirdos.
That has to be used already. You would think.
Yeah.
My low is I just got home from a cleaning. My teeth, not like my toes. I don't know. Cleaning, a dental cleaning, teeth cleaning. And they dug at my gums, and it hurt really bad. And then they also said that I should get a night guard, and this night guard is over $500. It's $520. And I didn't ask the benefits or side effects of me not getting it, and then as well as getting it. So maybe I could call and see, because that's a lot of money to just be like, yeah, here you go. And then, like, will I actually use it? Yeah. I don't know if I would use it.
You know, yeah, I was thinking, like, there was one thing, wait, what is it called? But they recommended it for me at the dentist, and it did not work well for me, but I think it was definitely because my mouth. So, I don't know if anyone else with cerebral palsy has this, but like brushing my teeth is hard. I can't spit. So, anyway, it was a Walker pick. That's what it was.
Oh!
Yes, it did not work for me at all, and I think it has to do with just the fact that me.
Well, if it's hard to spit and you have a bunch of water shoved into your mouth, obviously that's not going to work out for you. But I did hear that they were pretty effective, but if it's hard to spit, then you can't really use it.
Yeah, not for me with cerebral palsy, but I think my mom got it for me. But it wasn't like $500, so,
Yeah. But they said that, like, I could get one at the store, but if I didn't imprint it correctly, like if if my jaw was slightly to the right or slightly to the left, then it could cause me to grind my teeth even more.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I'll just like wait it out.
Yeah.
But then I don't know, but then I'm anxious about it, because then if I wait too long, will I need veneers?
You're like me. I worry about like everything. Like if I wait too long, I'm always like, do I have to worry? Like, oh my goodness, like.
But they said that my teeth are really good, and like they're really healthy, and like they said I have to floss more. Obviously, everybody has to frickin' floss more.
Yeah, like me.
Literally. I do it like probably 3 times a week. And I know you're supposed to do it.
Fun.
Right! That's what I thought. I was like, every day is a lot. Like, both, like, in the morning and at night. Like, come on. So maybe I'll just try it. Maybe I'll just, like, because I brush my teeth when I'm in the shower. So I feel like, I don't know. It's weird if I, like, should just keep some floss in the shower.
Yeah.
It tells me to keep floss in the shower.
Well, compared to me, I don't even want to say how much I floss. It's like never. It's so bad.
Well, I used to be never, but then I have like, I don't know if it just recently started to become a thing, or if I always had it and just recently noticed, but there's like this little pocket in the back of my teeth. It's in between 2 teeth, so a bunch of things get stuck in there, so I just like pick that out. Like, I had beef jerky the other day and it got stuck. So I, like, flossed that out, and I was like, well, while I'm here, I might as well just continue to floss the rest. But, I don't know. Obviously, I don't floss enough. I don't know.
Yeah, I get, food stuck on the right side of my mouth.
Yeah.
Because that's, like, my weak side.
They also told me that I have, like, a side overbite. My right top teeth hang over my bottom teeth. So, I don't know. They were like, you can get braces for that. I was like, no. I don't want braces at 27. That's weird. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like people who always have braces when they're older, they always get the clear bands, so then you don't see them as often, or see it as much, but I feel like it shows it off more. I don't know. This is a tangent that nobody wants to hear.
Everyone's like, the thing is so boring. But I also feel like they try to make, never mind.
Say it, because if that's what I'm thinking, say it.
Oh, okay. I was thinking they always try to, like, find something to be like, oh, like, you could work on this, like, maybe you should get this, and spend $1,000.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. Like, I've had this grinding teeth problem literally forever. I've always done it, and they have always suggested a mouth guard, and I think I used one for a few years, but it was one from the store, and then it just got, like, gross, and I didn't know how to, like, clean it, and I didn't want to get a new one, and whatever. But I don't know. I think they just want money out of me. That's where I'm at now.
Yeah. long story short, they just want money. And also, wait, maybe I shouldn't say this, but like, I always thought, like, who would want to be a dentist?
Oh my gosh, girl, I was literally thinking that while I was there. She was like picking at my teeth and like getting all like it all up in my dirty, disgusting mouth. And I'm like, could you imagine how gross people's teeth are if it's been like 20 years without a cleaning or something like that? And like, what if you don't actually brush your teeth at all, or you don't floss at all? That's disgusting. There's no way that they make enough money to have to deal with that. And people's breath smells so gross. Some people's breath smells like dookie.
Yeah. Wow.
Anyways. Okay, I'm gonna move on to my high now. I found...
I forgot you didn't say your high.
I found my new favorite store ever in the entire world. And, I don't know if you would be interested in going, but we should definitely go. It's called Seed to Stem. I don't know if you would be interested in the items that they sell, but it's so cool. It's my current hyperfixation of plants.
Oh,
so,
I was gonna guess that.
So, I went there on Monday, because I was like driving through the area, and I fell in love instantly. They have crystals, which was one of my hyperfixations, and then they have hippie, boho, earthy, crunchy, nature, like natural items, where it's like handmade soap, bug spray, and then like a bunch of books to learn about like building your own cabin, or things about plants, herbs, like to make your own things. And then they have plants, and then they have this weird long snake bones, but it was like the skeleton of a snake, and it was like preserved, and it was over $300, which is crazy.
Wow.
And then they have a bunch of taxidermy in there.
Actually, you know what? It actually would probably be good if I don't see anything I like, because then I wouldn't buy anything, but I think I would enjoy going.
Okay. So, we need to make it a trip. That wasn't even my high part. But I went there on Tuesday. I went there the next day with my mom, and they gave me 5 free plants.
Free?
That's awesome. 5. And technically, I have to like rehab them and like try and get them to be better. And like some of the leaves are dying. One of them had really bad pests, so I just chopped all the leaves off, and it's just the roots. Hopefully they will grow back. But yeah.
That'd be fun though, trying to.
Yeah, I got free plants.
I like going to new stores.
And maybe we could look around the area to see if there's like another store that you would like that maybe I wouldn't like. And maybe we can make it a vlog for your channel.
That'd be fun. Yes, let's do that.
That would be so cool. Like, we both go out of our comfort zone to like to stores that you don't like, and then one that I don't like, but you'll be there to support me for the one that I don't like, but then I'll be there to support you for the one that you don't like.
Tell you what, like, going to stores out of our comfort zone.
Yeah. And then maybe we can take a trip to Barnes & Noble.
Ooh.
But I shouldn't spend the money.
And I at that point I probably won't get paid. Maybe I could challenge myself to, like, we could go, but challenge myself to not get anything, or that would be fun, or maybe like $20 or less.
I was just gonna say that. Wait, we have a limit to spend, and It's like in total. It's not like per store.
Oh, yes. But you think like $50? Like, I don't know. 20. I think 20 maybe to be too low.
Especially in this economy.
I know.
Well, we could always wait to see until you get paid.
Oh, yes. That's it.
But who knows when that'll be?
I know. Like, I wish I could say I like every detail. I have never dealt with this. I've been tutoring. What was 2022? Wait, what's this year? Wait, 2020? I don't know. Anyway, I've been tutoring for like 2 years. Whatever. I have never dealt with this before.
Here we go on our song of the week. Megan, would you like to share?
I will. Okay, wait. Can I say 2? I don't know.
Of course. We make our rules. We can do whatever we want.
Okay. So one is Taylor Swift.
Of course.
Guess what it's called?
Is it a number?
No, it's not a number.
Ooh,
It's
I don't
called...
know.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to guess it. It's from 1989, Taylor's version. It is one of the vault tracks from the album, and it is called Slut.
Really?
Yes. I don't know why I've been listening to it, but I've been listening to it like a lot on repeat. It's really good. And
I'm glad you like
there's
it.
lyrics. Yeah. And there's lyrics that remind me of Joe Burrow.
Oh my gosh, here we go again.
He's my man. Okay, wait. I have another one. I'm just making sure I say it right. It's a country song. It's called Outskirts. And
Yeah.
I believe it's by Sam Hunt.
Oh yeah.
Yes. You know him? Yeah.
I do know him.
I was watching a video. Not watching, but I went on TikTok and a random video popped up. And they had this song, like, playing in the video. And I was like, oh, I kind of like it. So that's how I found it.
That's awesome. I love finding songs like that. Just like on random videos here and there. Those are always, I think, the best songs. Just when you
Yeah.
find them randomly.
I know. I found a few, like, on TikTok randomly. Yeah, I like that. What's your song of the week?
Mine is an old song. It is, it's by Sublime. Bad Fish. It was a weird name. It's called
Oh.
Bad Fish by Sublime.
I haven't heard of that song, I don't think.
They're an old band, and they, just like I don't know if they make new songs, but it's an older, like, hippie band, I guess.
Okay. We finished.
Yeah.
And just wait less than 30 minutes.
Not bad. Not bad.
Remember, one of the episodes, we did this all within under 5 minutes?
Correct.
How did we ever? We are finally going to talk about or reflect on this year, 2025, since it's mid-year, which is, I can't believe it. It is insane that, like, I feel like, what do they say? Like, January lasts, like, 500 years, but, like, the rest of the months go by, like, in 2 days.
Yes.
Like, literally. That makes no sense, but you know what I mean. You want to shock, or? You can shock.
Okay. I didn't really think about this much, so
Me either.
the only thing that I can really think of is I've been working hard on not letting other people affect me. So if there's someone who I'm around, like say I'm at work and someone's in just like a really terrible mood, I'm just not letting them affect me, and I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna like stoop down to their level. I'm just gonna keep on trucking, and yeah, I don't know. I've been figuring out how to like enjoy time after work as well, because I get home around 2 to 2:30 now. So I still have so much time after work to like
Yeah.
go on a hike, go paddleboarding, go swimming, record a podcast episode.
I know.
But it's really nice. Kind of like a different change of pace instead of getting home at 4 and then not feeling like you have as much time. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Kind of just like doing a lot of work on my mental health as well. There's not much that I want to share yet regarding the mental health, but I will hopefully be able to at some point. I want to, I just don't know how to phrase it without, like, I don't know, being
Like
weird about it.
Yeah, going to like too much detail or...
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I love
But
that, yeah.
I'll think about it, and then I'll share eventually, just not today.
I feel like I'm such an oversailor that like sometimes I'm just like, am I oversailing? But like I always can like edit things out, and sometimes I definitely do on like my YouTube channel because I'm just like a little too far.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love all those everything you said. Good advice. I need to learn from you. I'm so
well, I feel you're not bad. It's just when, you know how when you get into those when you text me all those rants and you're like, okay, rant over. I feel like those rants are letting that person take your energy. Because if you like, it's kind of like letting the other person win almost. Because what if that person is trying to make you angry?
Yes.
And then you text me all of that, and then like they're winning because you're using all of your energy on thinking about it, trying to figure out what they're doing, and like if what they're doing is intentional, not intentional, and stuff like that. For example, someone was rude to me at work. I try to like just let that go, but if it goes too far, obviously like I'll go to the boss or the owner and I will let them know. But like if someone's just in a bad mood, just like let them be in a bad mood. Who knows what's going on? You know? Don't poke the bear either. Don't be like, what's wrong? You okay? What's wrong? Like just let them be in a bad mood and whatever. Who cares?
You make a good point. I really need to remember that because my therapist says that too. Like, I use so much energy, and like you need to focus. Like, I need to focus my energy on better things. I have so much
on you.
Yes,
you have to focus your energy on you.
You're right, and just like the things that are happening in my life, and
you just got to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's huge.
Thank you. It is.
That you just like keep that happy energy, and like you just got to be happy and excited about that for yourself, and like just remember, maybe write on your hand like you or stop or let them or something.
Yes, you're right. I guess I get in the mindset of like, oh my goodness, like who didn't like congratulate me? I'm not gonna name the person, but like I don't know, or like who didn't say happy birthday to me? I mean, I'm not talking about like people in my real life, everyday life. It's just sometimes that can just get to me.
Well, it definitely does, and you can definitely like let yourself feel frustrated about it, but I learned from a young age I was just so anxious when I was younger. I had to like give myself a time limit to like cry about something or like think about something and like really, really hone in on what's going on. And then like after 10-15 minutes of like, I normally use this like when I'm crying, for example. Like be sad or mad about whatever you are for 10 to 15 minutes. And then once that's over, calm yourself down and like really try and like move on. So, for your example, it is extremely hard. It is so hard. And I'm not perfect. I don't do it every time. Like, I could name something that happened last week that I let really take a lot of my energy. But the more that you practice it, the easier that it gets. And I know that that's what everybody says, but it's true. And really changing the way you think about things, and just like only give yourself a certain amount of time to be mad and then kind of try and move on. I know it's hard, but distracting yourself with Survivor, YouTube, anything else, Joe Burrow, look at pictures of him, and then that kind of helps stopping that train of thought of like going in circles of like, oh, this person sucks, so this person did this, I'm pissed about that. So just like stopping that train of thought from a distraction that's what I do most of the time, is like find something that I really like and enjoy and kind of stops me and slows me down from the 10-15 minutes that I gave myself from crying.
That's so good advice. I'm really bad at that. I need to get better, but problem with me is like if someone gives something to me, like, okay, I have never said this. I don't know, maybe one day if I ever write a book, but yes, something very traumatic happened to me in college, and that took me like years to get over. Like because these people, like I couldn't believe that these people did something. I'm not gonna name what they did, but they just what they did was not okay, and it was really hard. I mean, I literally, let's just say, one of the people that did this to me, I saw them like months after going back to college, or like the first day, moving day. Saw them like 30 minutes later after seeing them, or not even. I think it was like 10 minutes. I had a seizure. I collapsed down. I was by myself. And it was clearly from seeing this person that hurt me like 1,000,005 pieces. And guess, anyway, I feel like then I went to therapy and that really helped me. But yeah, I learned to like you said, like find other distractions and stuff. I know like my therapist actually told me to like write a letter to these people because what I hated so much was that they didn't say sorry. They literally thought what they did was okay. So my therapist was like, how about you write a letter in the perspective of them saying sorry to you? And that really helped me.
That's really cool.
Yes, so I did that. And then I feel like a lot of it is just time. Like, it has been 5 years since I graduated. It has been like 6 years since I saw them, because after what they did to me, I avoided them like the plague. Because I was not going to have another seizure. And that's when I got diagnosed with epilepsy. Anyway, but yeah, that really helped me. And yeah, time just, I know there's a Taylor Swift song in 15, and it says something along the line of like, time can heal most anything. And for me, it was like the more time away from what happened to me in college, that experience helped me. But also, trying to distract myself with things I like you said, like TV shows, Joe Burrow. Even though at the time I didn't know about Joe Burrow. That would have been so awesome if I did. But like Friends, I didn't like anything like that. That's really good advice.
Yeah, maybe this has kind of turned into an advice episode.
So much for refreshing. This is a massive episode.
I know, it really is all over the place. But speaking, when you mentioned the letter, writing the letter in their whatever. Whenever I'm whenever I'm mad about something or like can't get over something, like I can't stop thinking about it. Like just ruminate over the situation over and over and over.
Yes. Yeah.
I tend to write the whole situation down. Every single little detail, even if you don't think it's important, like what you were wearing when it happened, what the weather was like, literally everything. Write it down on a piece of paper, however many pieces of paper you need, and then I burn the paper, because then you see all of the ash go up into the atmosphere, and then it like leaves, like it's gone. Bye.
Yes.
You can't do anything about it. It's just gone. That was something that I learned when I was like 16, and I'm 27. 11 years later, I still do it. I think I did it like in the beginning of the year. Just like,
wow.
I don't remember what it was for, but it's genuinely so helpful. Just like writing all of that stuff down, burning it, seeing all of the ash go away, and then it is like, obviously you still think about it here and there, but it's like a cool thing to just like see all of your problems go away. Like,
yeah,
kind of.
That's so funny that you mentioned that, because I actually did that. Well, my parents suggested it, and the same situation in college. We wrote, I don't know what we wrote down, but we wrote like things on a piece of paper, and we did that exact thing to burn it.
Yeah.
Like almost like a funeral. I don't even know.
Yeah. No, it's very strange, and I don't know why it helps, but it helps. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. It could be weird, and I don't care, but it helps. Like,
I know. Yeah. I almost did a story time talking about this. Like, I think I mentioned it to you, like, years ago. But then everyone was like, even my therapist was like, you can't do it. So I don't know if I could ever say it. Like, it could help so many, especially those with disabilities who want to go to college.
yeah.
But it's so hard. I'm in a much better place. Like, I was at my lowest point in 2019. Like, that was the worst year ever for me. Like,
yeah. And it's also tough because I feel like if you were to talk about it and kind of like go into detail, who knows if that might bring on another seizure. I don't know if it would be enough stress to bring on something else, but I don't know.
Maybe. I am on seizure medication, so like when that happened, I wasn't on any medication. So I do have that, so that would help me. But it still is iffy. It may still happen, especially with something like that.
Yeah.
So it may be hard. But maybe, who knows, in a book. I don't know. One day.
That would be cool to write a book, though.
I know. I thought, well, I have so much to say. So I feel like I could easily write a book. I'm just not good at writing. And
I'm not either.
Never say never.
True.
I guess this was more of like a vice video.
Well, I was going to say, do you want to do a little bit of a reflection? Because I kind of shared a little bit. Do you want to share a little bit?
Yeah, I could. Okay, so on a like better note, like some like highlights of this year so far is I went to Nashville. That was definitely a highlight for me. Yeah, if you have not seen those vlogs, go watch. I especially like need my watch hours. Sell out too.
Please.
Yes. Emma's begging you too. Like, please, like, actually, this is just a side note. Please, well, anyone who's watching at this point probably already knows, but, just so you know, clicking on a video and watching it for like 2 seconds, or even like 10 seconds, or I don't know, a minute, 2 minutes, like depending on the video, like that actually hurts the creator more than if you didn't even click on it. So please remember, like, watching, if you want to support a creator, watching the whole video and liking it, but even just watching the whole video does more, like, good than just clicking on it, liking it, and then leaving. Anyway.
Yeah, don't. It's okay to share things like that because I didn't know until you told me. So it's definitely good to share all of that information. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I told one of my other friends that, and he didn't know either, so I guess maybe a lot of people may not know that. But yeah, I really want to get my watch hours because I want to get monetized, so then I don't have to deal with tutoring, because screw tutoring this year, screw it to pieces. But yeah, hitting 1K, even just hitting 1K is such a big deal, and I worked really hard, so that was definitely, is definitely a highlight so far this year. And hopefully it won't take another 4 years to hit my 4,000 watch hours. Fingers crossed, it will take less. What else? That's like pretty much it. Is there anything, like, those are like the big things that have happened. Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome.
Thanks.
I mean, a highlight for me, I bought a new car this year.
Oh, yes.
It's like a big girl car.
It is. It's much bigger than the other one.
Well, and it's like actually reliable and not. It's like actually a good car. It's not.
Yes. It's a big deal buying your car. That's awesome. This was definitely a all over type of episode. We're talking about things we weren't even planning on talking about.
Yep.
Reflection turned into a vice. And we'll see what I keep in. Well, I think that is everything we're going to talk about today, because we would be here forever and we would be talking about like a million different things, even though we have already talked about a million things in this episode. But I hope you enjoy listening or watching this episode. I can't keep myself together. We are so happy you are here. Thank you. We appreciate it so much. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, rate, everything you can think of. Do it. We would appreciate it so much. Comment how you're doing, how your 2025 is going so far. But I hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you in our next episode. Bye.
Bye.